Hi, this is Cherie with rehashfiber. Spinning fiber is so much fun. And doing different things while you're spinning is even more fun. It's great to explore what you can do. So today I'm going to show you how to make slubs and then beehives. I've got some great fiber here from my dear friend Sheila Isham. She is a fiber artist and spinning instructor here in Tampa Bay. The fiber she had in her stash was from Napa Valley Fibers. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. So step number one is spinning the slubs. I did do it in this colorful stuff, but I had some technical issues with my camera. So the second go around was with the white wool so that I could teach you the slubs. I took my slubs from this colorful and went ahead and applied it to make beehives. And all of that I'm going to show you right now. To spin slubs, I like to use wool combed top. It's very nice to work with to do that. I've got my Ashford Joy spinning wheel and the Freedom Flyer on it. It's got the large orifice. You don't really need that for the slubs, but I just like to have the big bobbin that's going to hold a whole lot. And in case I make a big slub, it'll work. I've got it on the 11:1 ratio, which is fast enough to get the twist in, not so fast I'm out of control, because you do want to keep control on this. Of course, you always can go slower with treadling slower. So we're going to spin it with a Z twist. I'm going to get the twist in my leader here and go ahead and just get the yarn. Just go ahead and get the fiber attached to the leader and onto the bobbin. For the slubs I make, usually my yarn is about, it's like a sport weight, sport DK. All right, so I feel like I've got enough on there that it'll hold it. I'm gonna spin. Now we're gonna make our first slub. I'm gonna hold the yarn right here. I'm gonna draft back until you see it almost separates and it gets very thin right there. Twirl it with my fingers. Jump over the slub. I'm not going to slide my hand on it, and then come back to spinning here. So now we have a thick portion and the thin portion. So we're going to go again, and I'm going to go slow to show you. Now, however much comb top you hold here, that's up to you. You could cut this in half. I might very well do that just to make it a little more manageable. You just have to leave enough there to make a nice slub. So here we go. We're going to make another one. I'm holding it firm here. I'm going to draft out till that thin part right there where it almost breaks. Twirl it with my fingers, jump over the slub, and then continue to spin. So then I'm going to show you a couple that I do continuously while spinning. Don't like how that's bent there, so we're going to take that away. You can see the slubs are different sizes sometimes, a little bigger, smaller, thicker. You'll find that. So my advice to you when you first start, grab some roving that you just can practice on to get the feel for it. And you will have slubs that come out every which way, and that's totally fine because you can use that later in something else. Just have fun and practice. Now, when you're finished with your slub singles, if you want to leave them just like this, you can go ahead and put them in a hot bath with a cold rinse. That will help felt it, and then you can use it just like that. Or you can go on to make the beehives. So now take a close-up look at these slubs. It's so much fun. I'm gonna have fun dyeing this yarn and doing something else with it. To make your yarn slub singles into beehives, you need to ply them together and then beehive it when the single comes along. So I've got my slubs here to the right and wool on the left. I prefer using wool. I feel like it grips and holds things together better than when I use thread or something else that's not wool. So my singles here were both spun with a Z twist. Now we're spinning with an S twist. We're going to ply like normal until you see a slub show up. You're going to let a little twist go into it, and then you're going to push it up and form your beehive. Very, very fun. Going to let the twist get back into this to hold that beehive in place, and we're just going to ply along again. Time to make a beehive. There we go. Don't worry when you're just learning. Your beehives can be small or big, loose or tight. Just do it and learn. It's so much fun. I'm using the country spinner here because a lot of times when I'm doing something like this, sometimes I'm using 8 ounces worth and I just want to load up all my beehives. But all you really need is a wheel that will do the job with an orifice big enough to get the beehives through. Show you one more here. I'm going to push it up. There you go. Cute little beehives. All right, now that this is done, check out the beehives. Aren't they cute? Aren't they fun? It just makes the yarn into something totally different, kind of like a little party. These colors make me think of that and the fun thing I can do with it. And I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with it, but I'll let you know when I do. So that is how that's done. Now take even a closer look at this fiber from Napa Valley Fiber Club. If you do not know about them, go ahead and just check them out. Check out their website. You can order from their fiber club. What is really special about them is they will send you a bag full of a variety of different things that I'll coordinate. It is super fun to get. And when you get it, your brain starts spinning like, what can I do with this and all that? And sometimes I think, what can I do to put all of it into a project? And that's kind of what happened with this. My singles that I ended up plying to make the beehives with, I had mixed all the colors that they had given in the pack on the drum carder to then ply with the main colors, which are these pinks and blues. So anyway, if you don't know about them, check out Napa Valley Fiber and their club pack where they send you the bag full of goodies. It's fun. It's like receiving a party of fiber. Okay, so I do want to give a shout out to a couple of new Patreon members. Because of Patreon and you guys giving, it helps keep the show going. It does take money to buy supplies and run everything, and I appreciate it greatly. The new members are June Jackson, woo, thank you very much, and Sujatha Miser. I appreciate you and thank you so much for helping with the show. Okay, so I have an exciting thing coming up. On Tuesday, I leave for Washington State. I am meeting up with Christina Harkness. She is an artist and she is putting together the Community Coral Reef, which is going to be an exhibit in the future. She is doing her artist in residency in the Olympic National Park area near Port Angeles, Washington. And I'm going to join her there. We're going to have a visit about this, and then I'm going to take part in the workday of constructing some of this exhibit. I'm going to catch it all on video, and I'm going to show it to you after the trip. So I'm super excited to see that whole area. And also, I'm a traveler. I love seeing new places and new things. So I'm going to go exploring on the sides just a bit, check out Mount Rainier, Olympic National Park, do whatever I can, some walks by the water. And I'm going to show it all to you. So if you want to follow along as the trip is going, you can follow on Instagram, rehashfiber. I usually post at the end of the day. During the day, I am busy with all the things that are going on, so it's just better for me to post at the end, so you may see them all at one time. And also I'm going to post to Patreon, because thank you, Patreon members. If you're not on Instagram or you're not going through all the other things on Instagram and want to just get right to what's going on, you can check out Patreon. I'm gonna start putting some stuff there for you. Thank you very much. All right, so that's what's in store. Oh, by the way, if you're curious and want to know more about the Community Coral Reef Project, you can go to the website, which is coralknitfiberarts.com. And then you can read all about the Community Coral Reef Project. All right, happy spinning your slubs and beehives. Thanks for watching.